I'd like to just ask in terms of Samora.ai. Can you just in a minute explain the use case that you're trying to solve?
Yeah, we are an intelligent communication platform. So we build voice AI agents for enterprises and for critical business workflows for governments, international organizations. What we are also enabling is a single view that a client or a end customer can get of their users, including their WhatsApp chat history with the organization, including their text history and so on. So enabling the whole automation workflow from a single platform.
And how are you using voice as a technology, voice AI as a technology? Where are you using it?
So, in multiple use cases for governments who want to reach tier 2, tier 3 rural areas uh, about their government services, with international organizations who want to reach out to the beneficiaries and so on. So, in enabling the sort of telephony solution for them there. And also, we're figuring out the relatability and the reliability bit for them. So, in India, you have multiple accents and languages. So, we're figuring out how each sort of campaign, every implementation, wherever a call goes, it sounds exactly like the person who's talking to the voice AI agent essentially.
And what's the scale currently what you're operating?
We are about 50,000 calls per day currently. We've done about 10 to 20 million calls for different organizations so far. Currently, we're scaling up with a lot of our POCs as well with the government of India, with the Uttarakhand government, and multiple others.
And when you talk to your potential customers who are signing with PVC, where do you think are the bottlenecks when you're trying to close the deals? Where do you think are the bottlenecks?
I think expectations would be the first thing. People want to day one itself automate everything. That's usually not how an implementation would work. You would need first to figure out one POC or a use case. There you understand what are the challenges. Then accordingly you figure out for the next use case. But expectation, I think mismatch is definitely there in Indian enterprise ecosystem currently.
Yeah. So since you're there, in this event, and we are from X step. I mean, given what we are trying to do from the ecosystem, do you have inputs about how we have been able to benefit startups like you, and anything else that you would like to point out that what we should be doing?
I think first of all, it's the community. Just interacting with other builders in the space has been super helpful. We're talking to some of the other people, and we got a lot of suggestions on how to improve our technology. That's I think the biggest sort of benefit that we've been deriving out of the ecosystem or in the community so far. I think we would love to have more of such forums that where we can interact with others and showcase our use cases as well. I think just these conversations we should keep going after the forums as well. So any sort of initiative from Mixtup that can enable that, that'll be I think super helpful for us.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank
All
you.
the best.
You too. You